more show off of the Lucky Winners KC4300. This time I wanted to at least show you what it looks like on a mannequin. Some of you out there are like me, you have a life-size Michael at your home, or if you've been thinking about getting one, I know every once in a while, still to this very day, people ask me where you get your mannequins at, where can I get one at? eBay or Amazon. Look who could offer you the best price. Here's another thing, avoid buying them if the price is too good to be true. For an example, if it says it's $30, it's too good to be true. I'm flat out telling you, it's a ripoff. You want to get a life-size mannequin that's not shipped out of China. And I'm sorry, it is what it is, but I've been ripped off twice when I thought, ooh, that'll be a great... No, trust me. Others could tell you the same. If you're here in the United States, make sure you get it shipped from the United States. The average price that I look for on a mannequin is anywhere between $75 to $90. Be a little bit patient. Do some window shopping. They all generally look about the same when it comes to the male mannequin. They're about 6 feet tall. This guy back there, he's not anything like the ones that you generally see on Amazon or eBay. No, I got him at a local retail store. I don't think they're in business, or they'll be soon closing. Back when I made those busts from a place called Mendelssohn's out of Dayton. I can't get them there anymore, so if you're still wondering, look, I've tried and tried and tried, and they say they're sold out. So, yeah, it sucks. But anyways, I thought I'd show you what this KC4300 looks like on this guy. And on top of that, I'll give you an idea of how I kind of, I don't want to say stuff it, but give it a little bit of a figure underneath this mask. Because this guy back there, the mannequin, has a very small head. I mean, it's 6'2". It should have a head at least, well, proportionally right. But then again, it is a mannequin, and they designed those so they could put different, you know, scarves, hats, blah, blah, blah. So let's take a good look at this guy. Well, as we've been looking at this KC on the mannequin right here, as you can tell, it kind of has, at least I'm hoping you're seeing it, it has a little bit of that castle stretch to it. Not too much, but just somewhere, as I call it, the sweet spot. Now, if you have a mannequin and you're trying to, you know, pull off that look, or you're considering it, you know, to each its own, and you're trying to figure out, well, how can I do that? Well, if you notice, the mask is kind of, it's upward a little bit naturally. So yes, if you pull the mask up a little bit and you have enough tension between the chin and the head, you should be able to pull that off. However, you get this effect unless you paint it over of the top of the mannequin's forehead, which is going to have, of course, the skin tone. I myself, I don't naturally have the mask rest on a mannequin like that, because like I said, I don't like putting much tension on the latex, especially if it was a very expensive mask. But every once in a while, if I know I have, if I actually have company coming over, that's a joke alone there. I might do this effect, because, you know, to me it just looks more Michael, Essence, Castle. It's the, you know, the OG, right? But to me, in my eyes, I like that kind of look. But I also like how the mask's how it's supposed to look. So let me show you how I kind of set this guy up, and it's so easy. Let me take him off, and I'm going to have to get on camera. I'm sorry. Sorry. Ugh, I hate this. Believe it or not, I'm not a big fan. I'd rather be on that side of the camera. Okay, let's take him off. There you go. I'm going to set him down a little more gently. Sorry. See? Pretty much a mannequin, right? Tiny head, but it's 6'2". I've got a hoodie, basically. It came to me one day. I used to have sock hats, but the beauty of it is because his head's so small, granted I could tape this up if I want to or put a rubber band around it, but really with the size of... Siri, I'm not talking to you. She does it all the time. But with a mask this size, this Kirk right here, I can pretty much, and I'll show you, you know, in real time. Oh, and I split the hoodie down the middle because it doesn't have a zipper. In other words, I found a medium-sized hoodie that I was able to put on here. So there you go. Go to the dollar store or Goodwill to get you a cheap hoodie if you want to do something like this. Well, you're not ripping up one of yours or your kids. But as you can see, or hell, you could have the hood cover up its eyes if you want the blackness to be, you know, completely there. And then just kind of fiddle around with it a little bit. Hell, you can give it that H2 look. But that's what's great about these hoods, because you can constantly give it an effect that how you want to give it. And of course, now that I have the camera going, it's not going as easily as it did when I put it on the first time. But yeah, it's just that simple. You just gotta tinker around with it. It beats putting plastic bags in there. And like I said, just give it a little bit of a tilt that up if you want to give it a stretch if you need to do it. Right now it's not cooperating, but you know how it is. You tinker around with these things a little bit and they do just fine. So there you have it, a little DIY on how I kind of display a mask. Whew, it's hot in here. I gotta open those windows. But that's pretty much how I do these. In fact, let me get the other one so I can put him back on and then put him back, really back on that stand so I can get him ready to ship to one of you guys. So yeah, one more time. Cooperate, make me look good. Here's mine. I basically do this. Come on. Then again, if something funny happens, it makes the video more enjoyable to watch, right? Come on, something funny happened. Maybe the mannequin will start talking to me. That would be awesome. Awesome? Yeah, why the hell not? Of course, yeah, you get those on the side of the neck, but there you go. That's pretty much, hope that looks right. All right, this is how I generally have mine set on there. I had to adjust it a little bit. I'm like, you know what? No, I got to show what it looks like. So yeah, not really a stretch there, but it's got that vibe that I enjoy looking at when I walk by in the living room. You know what I mean? It definitely says H1. Right, Mr. Castle? Or I should say, oh, there we go, right? Right, Mr. Castle?